This weekend we're going to find out if paying £14 on a Parkdean holiday park is actually worth it. And here's a pitch. We're just going to find out if it's worth it for the whole weekend or if we actually end up spending more. Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
We're actually, as I've said, at a Parkdean in Poole called Sanford Park.
I believe it is, yeah. And it was quite cheap, to be fair. So they get you on the entertainment.
In the bar prices, it means. So we've been here since yesterday. We didn't pick the camera up because we both had quite a hectic week and we just wanted to chill out last night. We went up to the bar. We spent quite a bit of money, so it is quite expensive in the bar, as you would imagine. But we did get 15% discount for this. I think it might be because it's the first weekend it's open.
£15 off or something.
Yeah.
So originally it would have been £57 for the 3 nights, but we paid £42.
For 3 nights.
With electric.
Yeah, with electric, because you can actually pay that for 1 night, can't you? Some places with electric, definitely.
Yeah.
I've known of some places without electric charging that as well, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Today we're going into Poole, so we'll take you with us when we go to Poole. We've got to get a bus.
And the bus stop's just outside of the holiday park, so it should be quite easy. And it says about 40 minutes to get into Poole.
Does it? Right, mine said half an hour, so it must be a different bus. But on one way you can go to Swanage and the other way it goes to Poole. And just behind the campsite there's Wareham Forest as well. So for my other channel I was hoping to go for a walk in the forest and do my filming there, but I could not find a way in. Could we?
No, however, we have found the heath.
Yeah, I'm going to go and do that later. So I haven't had a chance to film for my other channel yet. So I'm pushing it a bit because it's out tomorrow, the video. So when we've come back from Poole, I'm going to go off and have a little wander up with the heath or something it's called.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for a wander up there. Hopefully get a 3-mile walk in that way and get some filming done. So we'll take you with us, show you around as much as we can over this weekend. And at the end, we'll let you know whether we think it's worth it staying here. Because at the moment, it is a thumbs up, isn't it?
At the moment, yeah. For £14, you can't argue, really.
And look at this weather. It's absolutely beautiful out there today. It wasn't yesterday, was it, love? It was raining.
Hailstones.
Hailstones on the way here, yeah. And we've got a twin over there.
And the pictures do look a little bit tired, but again, £14 a night.
Yeah, I don't think that matters. Plenty of room to get on, that's what's important.
Oh, I need my glasses. Can't see. Actually, I might get my glasses on today. I'm going to need them, I think.
Your sunglasses?
Yeah. Well, there you go. To be fair, actually, the sun looks worse through these. I think they enhance it.
You look better with them on. Yes, this is the touring area. Here, all the way along here. Are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Actually, bins are quite close then.
Yeah, recycle bin didn't work this morning. Let's see. That's locked.
Oh.
But you've got plenty of more bins down here as well. And the water seems to be at the end of the pitches or end of the lane. Seems to be a tap at every one.
What did you do when we got here? You
Block
pulled
the
onto
road.
the pitch, pitch next to you, and then somebody wanted to be on the pitch.
Yeah. But hey, they were kind enough to wait for us to fill up the water.
And it was the slowest water ever.
Yeah.
So we don't even know if we're actually full. We couldn't wait any longer. But these hut things here, they're like...
Glamping pods, apparently.
Oh,
they
yeah.
are quite big.
Oh, they've got like a little terrace bit at the front as well, haven't
Yes.
they? Should we go and have a look? I don't think anyone's in it. Only got parking space here. They're quite nice, aren't they?
They are actually, yeah, canvas. That's where you've got the chemical toilet wasted there. You've got a few dotted around, so it ain't that bad, and it ain't that far to walk. I'm just having a look on Google Maps for this bus into Poole. Directions.
And there's still more touring down there.
We've got about 20 minutes.
So some of these are fully serviced, do they?
I think so. They've got the yellow posts at the back, and I think that's water and electric.
Ah, right,
Yeah.
OK. Or you can hire these go-kart things out, whatever they're called, bike things.
I think we've done that in the past.
Carts.
Quite tiring.
And this is the way in, and it's got a traffic light system, and then these go down, let you across, and then they go back up again. So if you're following another car or anything and you come in, don't follow it until you know they're not going to come back up. I can see an accident happening there,
Yeah.
can't you?
You have your motorhome halfway up in the air.
So that's the reception there. When you come in, so you drive through the statics and then in there. Oh, this guy must have had a heavy night last night. Like you said, though, he needs painting, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah, obviously not in the budget. But crazy golf for you.
Yeah, we might have a go at that.
When you drive round, we came up this way. It's a one-way system back out, so
Yeah.
straight down. Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got like their own little streets, names and stuff. I would come here and visit family, and they can come and stay in it. If they ain't got a motorhome or a camper, they can come and stay in these.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's not that far.
definitely.
About an hour and a half from us, this, isn't
Well, I
it?
wonder how much these cost, considering we only pay £14 a night,
Yeah.
you know, and even at full price, it's still less than £20 a night with electric.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that'd be the same in peak season, probably not. So, beginning and end of season, ideal, these sort of
Yeah.
stops, really.
We're thinking if we ever want to meet up with somebody and we want a little bit more than just a park up, we can come here with our friends that have got campers or motorhomes, or our friends that don't, because it's an hour and a half from us, this,
Yeah.
so it's not too far. But I'm actually enjoying it, to be fair. It's one of the better ones, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Here's the complex. Reception, swimming pool and entertainment complex.
You've got a fish and chip shop here. Now, did we work out it's £14
Yeah,
for fish and chips? So a large cod is tenner, regulars £8.49, regular fries £3.99, and large is £4.99. So not too bad for a Parkdean. It's quite reasonable price, isn't it?
in there you've got a big arcades room. Oh, there's the outdoor swimming pool. Look.
Yeah. Outdoor swimming pool. I
can actually film that, because even though it's sunny, it's not quite warm enough for that yet.
Yeah, it needs a good clean looking at it. They're not ready for the summer just yet, but I think they've got an inside pool as well, maybe.
Oh, look, they've got scoops.
Oh, ice cream shop.
I actually, because the sun's out, I actually fancy one. You fancy one of your whippies?
I do, yeah.
I'm going to see if we can get a whippy named after you.
What, Lee?
And this is like an outdoor entertainment bit, I reckon. Does that look like a little bit of a stage there?
Oh,
I reckon it possibly is, yeah. Oh, they've got the lights on, so it will be.
So you've got a booking hub there, and you've got a laundrette. So if you're here for a long period, it's actually a good admin stop, isn't it? And you can do things on site. So.
Yeah. But just be prepared, you probably will spend a little bit more.
Yeah, that's where they try and get you.
But you do get things for your money.
Yeah, and if you're enjoying yourself, why not?
We were only in the bar for a couple of hours, that was enough.
Yeah.
A big hole in our bank balances.
Yeah.
Reception and the booking in for if you're in the statics or the glamping or anything. As we showed you before, the other area is the touring reception. We were saying there's not really much to walk to around here. It definitely is a bus, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so don't come in here and then think that you can park up here.
Yeah.
And then go into that reception. Just keep going round.
Yeah, all the way round to the camping reception.
Yeah, all the way around there, because you wouldn't get in here anyway. You'd just block the road up, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They're only like sizes for a small car, really. It's a bit packed, isn't it? A bit cramped, them spaces. What's this telephone box?
It is actually a telephone box with nothing in it, just for show.
We did. We started now and again watching Michael Barrymore, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
And we watched one last night, and he actually found a phone box.
Yeah,
that
it
had
was
a nightclub, a mini nightclub.
One-person nightclub.
It had like a disco ball, flashing lights around it.
Yeah.
And
that's a good idea.
yeah, and if you put £1 in, did it play music down the phone or something?
Something like that.
I don't know,
Yeah.
bizarre. It was funny. And then, look, there you go. There's
It's actually an 18-hole crazy golf.
Oh, we've got to play that later. Maybe tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, heated indoor swimming pool as well as an outdoor pool. Straight outside, you've got the bus stop, so it's the number 40 to Poole. Like Jodie said, if you go the other way, that goes to Swanage. It's only a few stops away. To Poole, please, return ×2. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
How much did you say that was?
£6 each return, so not too bad on the bus.
Yeah, as easy as that. We're at Poole bus station.
Yes.
Not too bad a journey. Right, let's see what this place has got to offer. Not the bus station. It's actually just got buses. Just cutting through the shopping centre at the moment.
Yeah, it's busy,
kind of
isn't it?
following the crowds.
Yeah.
Well, that was a big shopping centre, wasn't it? It was called the Dolphin. The Dolphin Shopping Centre in Poole.
For some reason, I thought we'd be near the coast, but the bus stops at the bus station.
Which is
in
the other
Poole.
side of that shopping centre.
Yeah, so there must be another bus to get down to the coast because it's about an hour and 23 minutes from here.
Oh, God, that's
Walking.
a long way.
I'm going in the wrong direction, literally.
Well, let's find the right direction. You're the one with the maps. I don't know where Lee was going. It takes an hour. We was taken back to the bus station.
Yeah, but it was the main coastline. I didn't realise you wanted to go to Poole Harbour, so I just put in somewhere on the coast. Albeit, if you carried on walking down the coast, you would have arrived at Bournemouth.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go that far. I don't know why
Yeah.
you assumed I wanted to go there.
Hey ho, back to the way we came.
There you go. There's a train just gone through there. I think we've just missed it. Unless
that
it's
the way
about
we're
to
going?
go.
I suppose we are.
Yep.
Oh, there's a market on as well.
I've never seen something like this before. Not in the middle of a town centre.
Smells good.
Oh, it's a smuggle. I can smell them pasties.
They can go over the bridge.
Just waiting ages for this train to come. I don't know how long it takes. We've been here about 10 minutes.
Yeah. May have to walk over in a minute.
Yeah, because we can't stand here forever, can we?
Come as we're walking over.
We give up waiting for that train to come.
There is.
There we go.
As we decide to walk over. On its way to Weymouth.
So it just cuts through the middle of the town precinct area. Well, we made it across before the barriers came back up anyway.
Yeah.
That is so bizarre because everyone just like stops.
Yeah. It gets quite busy around there, doesn't it? Waiting for that. But we were waiting, 10 minutes.
Oh look, donuts. Smell them, they smell good. Nice building, isn't it?
The Spire.
The Spire. It's the cafe, I think now, is it?
looks
Our
like it.
community cafe.
Oh, right, okay.
A play area and fresh food, all welcome.
The bustling High Street. Look around, you've arrived in Poole's High Street. A little bit of history about it.
The market going on down here.
It is.
I wonder if this is just a Saturday thing, do you reckon?
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know, actually. Tell us in the comments. There's a lot more shops than I thought down this way.
Got a bit of a Winchester feel to it, the town
Yeah.
centre. Quick left turn, ended up near the harbour.
Very nice.
Well, that looks a nice pub, doesn't it?
Very old-fashioned, isn't it? With all
Swan
the
Inn. The Swan Inn.
tile.
This bit reminds me of the North Bay at Scarborough.
That's true. That's true. It's surprisingly big. So I wonder if that's a spur, if that comes out, or if that's an island. I don't know. But they've got the old lifeboat museum this way. Take a little look at that. It's a Super Hawk, is it? I don't know if that's what the boat's called, but that's the company.
Day, half a day, and evening trips. It says there we can go further because we can go faster.
She'll talk to Lexi.
Are these supposed to be like waves? These things?
No, they're anchors, I would have thought. So, back in the day, they probably used this instead of having what they've got now.
Ah, right, okay.
The ships are at the side. It does look a bit like a wave, I suppose, but I'm assuming it's to hold the rope in better.
I guess you're right.
No, fishing trips over there. 4 hours or all-day trips. £80 per person for the 8 hours.
Still more of the adventure trail.
Oh, yes. We're there.
So
Oh,
one,
right,
two,
yeah.
3 along here.
So you've got the US Coast Guard Memorial. We might have missed that. Old lifeboat station.
And Fisherman's Dock.
Fisherman's Dock. There's a lifeboat station there. So there'll be a memorial around here as well.
There it is, look, just next to the lifeboat.
Yes.
From this quay, 60 cutters of the United States Coast Guard rescue Flotilla 1 departed for the Normandy invasion on the 6th of June 1944. These 83-foot boats, built entirely of wood, and the 840 crew members were credited with saving the lives of 1,437 men and 1 woman, in remembrance of the service rendered by Rescue Flotilla 1 and with appreciation of kindness of the people of Poole to the crews. This plaque is given by men and women of the United States Coast Guard. Closed at the moment.
Monday the 23rd.
Ah, right, okay, so it's seasonal.
Yeah. So it reopens Monday
Yeah.
the 23rd of March.
The Thomas Kirk Wright lifeboat. And you've got some information about that there. Hopefully you can read it. Yeah, and that would have been where the lifeboat launched. Do you call it launched?
Yeah, launch a boat, don't you? I wonder what you get in these. What do you reckon they catch?
Crabs.
Oh, no, a beer bottle and a dog poo bag and a Tesco bag. There you go. That's what you get round here. There we go, some sand. That's a nice little area. More sand down this way. I thought it'd just be a harbour. Very calm out there today. So I think this is where the harbour ends. Where all the boats are moored up anyway. So I don't really know. I think that's Hamsworthy over there. So it must go round like that. And then I'm assuming that way would be Bournemouth, somewhere down there. Well, we couldn't have picked a better day for it, could we? Sun shining. Lovely, isn't it?
It is nice, yeah. It's a bit warm though. I don't want to take my coat off in case it's...
Yeah, I think I'm all right with my coat.
I'm a bit warm actually.
It looks like there's another harbour down there. So it must go back round and in.
Watching boats glide across Poole Harbour is hard to imagine the water's doubling up as a runway, but high-speed takeoffs and landings were a standard sight, as normal as launches and dockings during the 1940s and 50s.
Right. We've got a little cafe there, so we're going to get ourselves a drink and sit on a bench, and with that, admire the view. Well, went for a drink, ended up with a whippy. Very nice.
My mum was all dripping down and nearly lost it. It's really nice though.
Protect it from the seagulls.
It's a really nice one, but if you come here, it's worth getting a whippy from there. It tastes lovely.
Yeah.
So we're going to enjoy these ice creams without being watched because it could get a bit messy. And just enjoy this view for a little bit.
We're now walking back the way we came. So back round the harbour area into the town. It's a nice little place to walk around, I think. Isn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
definitely.
when the sun's out.
I'd definitely come back because
Yeah.
the Parkdean's really handy. It's stuff to do.
And it weren't too bad on the bus, was it?
I think next time we come back, we'll come back with somebody, meet friends there or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's enough to do around here.
Yes. And you've got Bournemouth the other way, Swanage as well, so plenty to do round here.
Yeah, you can we were looking, you can get a bus to Poole and then you can change and get another bus to Bournemouth if you really wanted
or
to
train.
do that.
You can get the train as well.
Train, yeah.
Yeah. For those that watched the end of our last video, we said we're being Longleat for this one. And as you can see, we're in Poole. So Longleat's going to be the next one.
I got mistaken, that was all.
Yeah, we've booked so many trips, you forget which order you're in now.
The only thing with these sort of parks is you have to get a wristband and then you have to keep it on for the whole weekend.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, otherwise you can't get in the entertainment centre, can you?
And the bright red as well.
Yeah, so they know where you're from. We're on the next day now, which is actually our final day, and how the weather can change. It's now windy and a little bit drizzly out there today. We are going to try and go and play a bit of crazy golf at some point.
Typical, isn't it? We want to go out. I've just got ready. Because it's Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day. I know this will be out after that, but happy Mother's Day to all you mother figures out there. We thought we'll just have a chilled morning. I'll get ready slow time and then we'll go play crazy golf. And as soon as we went to do that, The rain
Yeah,
starts.
the heavens decided to open up. We have actually had the door open first part of this morning, which is the first time this year without getting cold. But yeah, it's a bit drizzly out there. Not too bad.
Always sounds worse in the van.
Yeah, it always sounds worse than oh no, yeah, it's bad. It's windy, it's bad. But a few people have gone home today, so it's actually emptied out a bit. Like we say, it's Sunday now, so a lot of people that came here for the weekend are gone. Like I say, we're going to get ready. I think we're going to the clubhouse for a bit as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to try and show you a little bit of inside the entertainment complex if we can, and depending on how busy it is.
Yeah, hopefully it's not going to be as busy. There'll probably be quite a few people maybe staying here for the week, but it's not school holiday time anyway, so it should be quiet.
I know, I think when we looked at it, we looked to see how much it cost. So I put in for next week to see how much a cheap caravan would be. And they do Friday to Monday, so people may still be around because it'll be to Monday.
Yeah.
And Friday to Monday was about 240 quid, the cheapest one I could find for next weekend, and that's still in March.
So if you ain't got your own unit and need to rent out a static, it costs £200 more.
And if the weather picks up, we may do the golf. We
Hopefully,
want to.
fingers crossed,
We want
because
to.
I need to, I was going to say whip Jodie's arse, but yeah, I need to beat her.
Beat my ass, that's even worse.
I'll just cut it there. Cut. So we came in here, so we're in the boathouse within Parkdean, and we were looking, because it's Sunday, at getting a Sunday. But we decided against that. So we've gone with 2 drinks, and we're having a sharing dish, aren't we?
Well, that's what we were looking at, which looks really nice. But then when we started reading it, and
We didn't
I
fancy
think it's because the weather's got colder. It's kind of put me off an ice cream. We did have an ice cream yesterday anyway.
Yeah.
So we've gone for a sharing starter, haven't we? Just some
We have, yeah. So
bits.
reading it, it's a family sharing starter. So like sub and fried chicken strips and popcorn chicken and halloumi fries and stuff like that, onion rings.
Just
so,
to pick at while we're having a drink.
So yeah, we can pick at that and enjoy our Sunday afternoon.
So this is like the sports bar, sort of restaurant-y kind of place, isn't it? And then they have the show bar, like most of these places do, where they do the entertainment from about 6 o'clock with Ice Down Bingo, and then it's and they do other things in there as well for the kids in a day. And then so it's got the 2 different sort of seating areas, doesn't it? Which is quite good.
Yeah.
We'll try and take you in there later on if we go watch any of the entertainment.
But if you are interested in prices, I think my Madry cost me £6.70. Your cause costs you £6.60, I think. So it's not the cheapest. And the meals, they're reasonably priced. I've been in plenty of places that are worse. But we did have a burger last night.
That was really nice.
And it was really nice, actually. So the food's okay. So you might pay that little bit more being where you are.
But at least you're getting decent food for it. That's what I mean.
Yeah. And we see what this sharing dish is like.
This is 20 quid for a sharing starter, so we'll see what it's like.
Here we go with the drinks. Yes, mine. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, lovely.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh, there we go. Cheers, my dears.
I always have to get the froth all over. That's okay.
That's all right, that is.
This is turned up. It looks lovely, doesn't it?
It does. Straight in with the chicken strip.
He asked for the plates because he's meant to just pick it off with your fingers and eat it.
Well, you did get a knife and fork.
Yeah, you wanted to be posh, didn't you? That's nice, isn't it?
That's all right, for 20 quid. Not too bad.
You're looking forward to the carrots, aren't you?
No. You can have the carrots.
Chili football. It's the main bar area. And we're going to go and have another quick go on the machine, see if I can win some more money.
Well, that's us left the entertainment area. The platter was nice. It done the trick and filled our tummies. We had a little flutter.
I didn't win this time, you did. You got your money back.
I got my money back, yeah. So not really a win, just got my money back. So the weather has turned, as you can see, and like I said earlier, so we're going to head back to the van, chill out now, and have a lazy Sunday.
Relaxing Sunday,
lazy Sunday afternoon.
We're just going to proper chill.
Yeah, if the weather does pick up a little bit, which it's expected to do so, we might have a go on the crazy golf. But right now, we're cold,
I'm
it's
not playing
wet.
it in this weather.
Yeah.
Well, eventually the rain stopped, but we had to come back to the van because there was no way we were doing crazy golf in that weather.
No, unfortunately, we miss out crazy golf this time, but there's plenty of opportunities of other places we go to, and we might even be able to sneak it in the morning before we go. Although you have got to be off the site for 10.
I'm not playing crazy golf before 10 o'clock in the
And we
morning.
get up at 6.
You can then. You can go on your own.
I don't know if the neighbours will be happy with that. A couple of things then we wanted to mention about the Angui P20 electric bike that we're looking at giving away.
We are giving away.
Or we are giving away. And how we're gonna do that. So while we're talking, I'm just going to put in the pictures of it, and just to highlight that everything is in working order, other than the screen on the bike has got a crack on it. However, the screen still works. So other than that, it's still good.
We didn't want to sell it because it has been used. We've used it. We got it to review a while ago, and we've been away in it, travelling around, driving around in France in it, or riding around in France on it. It's just we got an offer of a different bike, and Lee's replaced it now. Yeah, so
it's still a good bike. Obviously, no suspension, so it can be a bit harsh on the backside, but other than that, it is a good bike for running around and just going to the local shop if you need to.
There are some caveats to the competition, and that is that you will have to collect it from one of the shows that we're going to this year. So I'm going to reel off the shows in a minute what we're going to, and then you must only enter if you're going to attend one of them shows.
Yes,
that is a caveat.
We have had it before where people enter and then there's no way of collecting the bike. So if you're going to the show, or one of the shows that we are attending, then you can enter the competition because you'll be collecting it from there.
So the first one we're going to is on the 1st of May, and that is Camper Van Camp Out. The next one we're going to after that will be the Newbury Showground, the Warner Show, which is the Southern Motorhome Show.
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah.
So it's the 60s weekend.
Yeah, and that is on we're going on the 14th of May. The next one we're going to on the 28th of May. Some people might be going on the 29th, but it's the Van Life Festival. We're going again with the Van Club, so we will be there for that. On the 12th of June, we're going for the first time ever to Van Lifers United, which is quite a new festival, I believe.
Well, definitely new to us, but I know they've done it last year. I'm not sure how many years that's been running. Very community based. If you're wishing to come to Van Lifers United, we have got a discount code and we will stick it down in the description.
We'll put all the details of that on the screen now, so you've got the dates and the location and everything. Then on the 18th of June, for that weekend, the 18th is a Thursday, but for that weekend, we are going to Van Love Festival.
Yeah, which is one we've added in.
Yeah, we've added that in. We weren't going to go because normally it's in York, it's quite a way for us, and we've never really fancied driving all that way to go, have we?
No.
But then I just thought I'd check where it was, and it's not far from us at all this time. It's at Fruxton. So
Fruxton Racecourse, so not far from us at all. So we're going to give that a go.
Yeah.
So if you are at any of them festivals, and they're the festivals we are attending, then please enter the competition. How we're going to run the competition, if you just put in the comments, you can put other stuff, but as long as you've got the words e-bike and the festival you are attending, then you can enter the competition, and we will do that on the next video coming up. So the video when we're in Longley, we will run the draw then.
Yeah, which is a week later from after this. So you'll find out a week later from after this video who has actually won.
Yes.
Then ping us an email to let us know you've won, and we will obviously say that on the video anyway.
Yeah.
And then we'll arrange collection. The reason we say put e-bike and the festival name that you come in is, one, because if you write an e-bike in the comment, we know that you're actually intending to enter the competition.
Yes.
And if you put the name of the festival you're going to, we know that you booked on a festival and it's possible to be able to give you the bike.
Yes.
So yeah, we're quite excited. We just want to give a bike away, and it's all this like working out how we're going to do it around it.
Yeah, never easy, is it? Never easy.
But we just want to give it away and let somebody else enjoy the bike, like we've enjoyed it, really.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, just to, I suppose to finish off this video, how have we found it? And was this place worth £14 a night?
So I would say yes, because it's your own personal choice how much you spend in the actual entertainment. And if you come in somewhere like this, you are sort of expecting to spend a little bit more in them places. But you don't have to go in there. So there's plenty to see. So you can go into Poole, you can go into Swanage, you can go into Corfe. Not Corfe, I've learnt that one now, and see the castle. You can even get as far as Bournemouth if you wanted to.
Yeah, you got the train at Swanage as well, haven't you? The old steam train.
Yeah, there's plenty to do around here. And if you're not interested in going in the clubhouse, then you don't have to. And this touring area is quite nice and out the way.
I think so. Yeah, the pitches are decent enough size. If you're taking away the grandkids that weekend, well, it'd probably be an expensive weekend if you're taking away the grandkids to this sort of place. But hey, there's plenty of entertainment here, so you'd be sport for choice there.
Well, we haven't got any grandkids yet, so we're all right for now.
Not yet, no.
But this is something for the future. We've decided, isn't it? If we get grandkids in the future, we'll be pinching them off the children and taking them with us. I say children, they're not children anymore, are they?
No, they're
obviously.
not. No, they're not children now.
But just another quick thing as well. I know it's Mother's Day today, and just in case you're wondering why I'm not with my two beautiful children, well, we've got 5 kids between us, but your 3 have got different mum, haven't they?
Yeah.
So the reason is because I'd booked this forgetting it was Mother's Day, to be honest, and the girls are really busy anyway. They've got their own stuff going on, so we're just gonna so we're gonna go for a meal one night in the week and make up for it, really. But they're quite happy, and I've spoke to them today, so it's all good.
All good. And on that note then, we'd like to say thank you to everyone that subscribed, everyone that supports the channel as always, and we will catch you definitely at Longleat on the next one.
It's definitely Longleat next time.
Definitely Longleat. So we'll catch you then.
Hopefully. Hopefully we don't get eaten by lions or attacked by monkeys.
Unless you kick me out in the safari park.
Okay then. I hadn't thought about that.
So on that note, bye.
I'm doing C1 quick. Bye.